Hello guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Debbie Oberika in the building. You're welcome to another exciting new video. How you guys doing? Welcome back to my channel. I'm a YouTuber based in Abuja, Nigeria. I film videos on asthma awareness, lifestyle, hair care, and every other in between that you can find in the world. Okay, so today's video is going to be a chit chat video. Okay, I'm really beginning to enjoy story time videos with you guys, and I honestly have a lot of stories to share with you guys about things that happened in my life in the past. So today I'm going to be sharing my first gun to the head experience while I was still in university. So if you're interested in knowing how that happened, please keep watching. In my entire life, should we include my growing years, I think I've experienced armed robbery 3 times. When I was like 7 in my parents' house, then they tried to break in again when I was a little older, but it didn't work. Then in my second year in university, and then in my final year in university. But post-university, I've not had any robbery experience. Glory be to God. Like I've heard, or they are robbing, or they robbed here, but it has never come near me and mine. Okay, so anyway, quickly, so in my final year in university, this was 4 years ago, I was living in the staff quarters, senior staff quarters. If you know the school I went to University of Benin. Okay, so staff quarters is like the safest place in the entire school back then. Like if you live in the staff quarters, I used to walk home from class at 3 a.m. like after reading, and it was so safe. Like school was the safest place. Like if shit is going down in Ekosodin, the best is to enter a school. And funny enough, guys, I lived in Ekosudin 3 years, my 100 level to my 300 level. I lived in Ekosudin and I was never robbed. If you know University of Benin, you should know Ekosudin, so you should know that anything can happen there. And I never got robbed there, like ever. So on this fateful day, it was July 4th. I remember that day so well. July 4th, it was a few days to my final exams, and I was ill. I think I had a crisis. Just after final year week, I had a crisis. So I was ill. I was at home. I was just resting, reading for 141. Is it 412? It's still the I remember the course that I was reading. But yeah, we're reading for that particular exam. Oh, I need to touch my powder on my forehead. But yeah, just act like you didn't see. Okay, I'm actually going to church, but let's quickly film this. So yes, so that very night, I had a roommate. My cousin was my roommate, but she had gone for night class. My neighbors as well had gone for night class. So you know that once it's 3 days to exam, nobody's in their house. Everybody is in night class. So I couldn't go because I was ill. So my friends had been worried. They had been calling. I wasn't picking up. So she came to look for me. That's my flatmate. I call her the boyfriend. My flatmate in Benin, Chidima. Okay, so she now came to see me. So she just stayed. Since we're reading for the same course, she just stayed. We're just revising. She was basically helping me because I was ill and all of that. So around about 10 p.m. Yeah, she wanted to pee.
So guys, I forgot to add that prior to this time, we had been perceiving this pungent smell at the back of my window. It was like body odor and all of that. So we just assumed that maybe it was the guys that went to play football and they had just come back. So they were trying to like clean up at the back or something. So let's just get back to the story.
The way staff quarters is, your bathroom is outside your door, outside your room, sorry. Your bathroom is outside your room. There's no kitchen, just a bathroom outside your room. So mine was facing Faculty of Engineering, which has security. So prior to this time, we used to have this dog that used to come and like play with the dust at the back. So I would always say one day I'm going to kill this dog, and Chidima hates dogs. Like she doesn't want to hear dog. All the times we live together, I kept saying let's get a little puppy, and then she would say that's the day I'll pack out of this house. So she hated dogs. So she really wanted to pee. She wanted to use, I had like a pee bucket. If you went to university, you know that. Not like university, went to public school, you know that we have pee buckets because hostel toilets can be messed up. But I had a pee bucket because sometimes at night I don't want to go outside. So she was like, she used the pee bucket. I was like, okay, let's just go outside. So we went outside. So jokingly I said, oh, let's take knives. So that today you're going to overcome your fear and kill this. And if the dog comes in, you wave your weapon, that kind of thing. You know? So I was on the phone with my friend George, and then we're walking. So she had opened the protector, I was behind her. And the next thing she shouted was, baby, there's a man outside. And then she ran into me and ran past me. So I wanted to stretch and bolt the protector back, but I saw the guy already coming. So I ran inside as well, because I figured it's easier for me to go and lock my room door than to try to lock the protector and be dragging with him. So I ran into my room. I had a net door for my main door, but because of the everything, I think anxiety and everything, I didn't lock the net door first. I just closed my door and I bolted it, one tiny bolt. like that. The door didn't used to lock with a key from inside. When I'm going out, I use a padlock outside. They close my net door and padlock my net door as well. So I locked it. Then he came in and then he said, why not they run? So now let me give you a backstory. My neighbors were guys. I had 3 guys as my neighbors. Only I and my cousin were the girls. Well, besides the guy's girlfriend next door. So we're like 3 girls and 3 guys. So normally their guys used to come and see them and they were in engineering. So engineering basically has just boys. So he was like, why not they run now? Calm down. So I was like, oh wow, that you scared us. So through my window, that you scared us. Who do you want to see? He now said he's in security, wearing one tattered outfit that they came to do, is it routine check or something? And I was like, it's not possible, that you can't be in security. And then it was like something, as I said, that something jinked in his head because his eye was white before. Guys, I'm not even joking. Like, I wish Chima was here. I feel like I'll ask her to send the clip of her own version and maybe I will insert it because obviously she's in Benin. Yeah, and his eyes like turned some kind of cat's eye, one kind of thing, brown or something. And then he switched off the lights. And I told you, man, this guy is not a security guy, obviously. And he was like, open your door. And I said, I'm not opening this door. It's not going to be opened, okay? So I put my body on it. Put my body on the door. I was still holding my knife. I was already panicking. And then he kicked the door. Men and guys, that door opened once. Like, it's not like he kicked it the first time. If they opened it that way, he kicked it once. It opened, oh, ladies and gentlemen. So this guy entered the house. Chidima already threw her knife and lay down on the bed. I started to scream, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. And then all I kept thinking in my head was, I had my iPad, my laptop, my cousin's laptop, my new phone. Like, all these things were new. iPad, laptop, phone, new. My cousin's laptop, new. I just withdrawn like 10K. Imagine 10K in 2017 as a student. It was in my purse on table because I wanted to shop. I had shopped, but I couldn't finish because I was ill. So, meanwhile, remember I told you guys I was the phone bar here, so and I caught the call. So, he came in. As he came in, I pulled out my knife and put it to his to his stomach. And then he pulled out a gun and put it to my head. Now, I don't know what I was thinking in that space of time. All I know is that I used to watch action movies. So I looked at the gun, I knew it was a locally made gun. But then at the same time, I wasn't sure if it had bullets in it. Because it's not like, I feel like, I don't think locally made guns have that, when you're using a normal gun, you can see the safe on, when the safe is on and when this thing is off. I don't know, Sha. For movies though, I've never really looked at a real life gun. So I was trying to look at it and see if, I couldn't tell. So he put the gun to my head and he said, drop your knife. And I said, lie, then you get out of my house. This is not your house. Leave my house. And he said, drop the gun, I'll shoot you. I said, one of us is going to die today, but it's not going to be me. Me, I'm going to stab you. Because my friend Debbie had got me a pen knife after my first robbery incident in Uniben. She got me this really nice pen knife. That was the knife I was holding. So he now pointed the gun to my friend. My friend was just screaming, baby, just allow him, just leave him. And I thought about it, that if that gun is loaded, the speed of the bullet and the swiftness of my hand, I don't even have enough energy to stab somebody. I actually had the energy, but I wasn't sure whether it would work. So I looked at him and he said, drop the knife. I dropped the knife on the floor and I continued sitting down. So now he had locked, you remember that I was trying to lock the protector here? He had locked the protector and was with the key. So my other plan was, if he hadn't locked the protector, I would have run out and started screaming because, like I said, there's security just opposite. So yeah, so he came in, took my iPad. My iPad was on the bed. I was using it to write my project. Took my iPad. Luckily, searched the drawer as our laptop was. He didn't see it. Closed it. Took my friend's phone. Took the money in my purse because my purse was basically open. Took Indomie, I think. Took drinks that I had bought, put in his bag. Still pointing gun at my friend. Then he was about to leave. Men and brethren, that is how the phone that I just bought in January. No, I don't have phone in January. It came in March. No, I don't have the phone came like February or something, or March. That's how this phone just started to ring. Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow I don't know who called me. I still tell John that he's the one that called me, so he owes me a phone. But I said my phone rang. And he said, give me your phone, or I'm going to shoot you. I said, okay, you're taking my iPad, you're taking my friend's phone, taking my money, taking my food. You see this phone? And I'm not giving you. And then all the while he was running, he kept saying, lie down, cover your face. This how I sat down. Like, I was pissed. I was pissed that I was in my house. It's not like I went out. You know how then in school they'll say, don't keep late nights, don't do this, don't do that. I wasn't doing any of those things when I was in school. I wasn't partying, I wasn't clubbing. I used to mind my business. All I used to do was go to church, go to class, come back home, visit my friends. Like, so I was just angry that, like, where is all this coming from? Like, guy, I'm just in my house. People should leave me alone. So he said, give me your phone. I'm going to shoot your friend. I said, okay, I'm not giving you anything. I'm not giving you anything. Then he came again and put the gun to my head. And said, I'm going to blow your brains out because of phone. You're going to die. This night. Hey. It was a very hard thing to do. Because all I kept thinking about was, what if this gun was not loaded? What if it was fake? But then, was it going to be worth it? Did I want to risk my brain on the floor because of ASOS phone? And one thing I told God is, anything that the devil takes from me, you're going to give me times 7 of it. I'm not going to go back to that level. It has to be higher every day. So that's how I took my phone. Asked me to lock the door, but the bolt had spoiled. So he said I should lock the main door. Still pointing the gun. Open the protector. Locked it, and left. As he left, I got up and I started to bang on the protector. Thief, and stuff. Then nobody answered. Okay, I think security came, but they couldn't enter. So I started looking we had one spare key to the other side. So I now looked for the spare key. My neighbors keep it somewhere. I now opened the side gate. They now came in, explained what happened. They locked all the school gates. But obviously, that guy could have blended with night class people. And in the morning, they would go. They asked me to describe him. I described him. They took us to the security office and main gate. We did reports. They said they've searched all the gates that nobody like that passed. I think they could have changed these clues. They said they connected searches till 7 in the morning. So everybody that was leaving school. So they searched. When I'm graduating tomorrow, you will not see that guy. If I see the guy today, I will recognize him, I think, from his eyes. But to be honest, I don't really remember what happened. But that's how they took my phone, my iPad, my friend's phone, my money, my food, and all of that. And guys, like I said, this was a few days to final year exam. All my project work that I had been doing since in the 1960, in that iPad, gone. Like, imagine that happening to you a couple of days to your final exams. It was only God that helped me. At the end of the day, some friends sent me money and all of that, so I paid somebody to start the project afresh because I couldn't start it at that point when I was writing final exam. I think I was writing 10 or 11 courses in that semester. So that is how they stole my properties and put a gun to my head. But one thing I'm grateful for is, as they stole that phone, like I said, I don't mean to brag, in August I bought my first iPhone, like with my money. It's not like somebody bought it for me, okay? And I was just telling God that, you see, so you didn't disappoint and all of that. But yeah, basically that's my second robbery experience. I will give you the gist on the first one, but on more that one, I almost even got raped. See, some stories cannot be shared. But yeah, basically, that's what happened. This story, I've written about it on my blog. I'll leave the link on the screen and I'll put it in the description box. I think I'm a better writer than a storyteller. So when you read the story version, tell me which one you prefer in the comment section. I'll be really grateful because I'm trying to compare something. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. And maybe I'll ask Chidima to send me a clip of our own version or not. But please don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and comment down below. And I'll definitely see you guys in my next video. Please, we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Help a baby girl get to 1,000 subscribers. Yes. So I'll see you guys. Let us head to church. Bye.